Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego. I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello, it's me, Arisa Gaming. I'm back. We have got all of our mods working again for the Frosty Planet Pack DLC, so we are continuing our run of that today and for the foreseeable future. Fish are all very excited. I've just fed them. And yeah, hello Kuji. You are definitely first today. Uglavis is coming in second. Hope you're doing well. Got a glimpse of a hill stream lounge. Right, let's figure out what we're actually going to do. So, we've got all of our mods installed again. We'll see whether they all work. Let's just quickly go over where we are at the moment. So, we've set up our base. We have the wood tiles for the decor and the run speed. The dupes are using the heater in the bedrooms. The heaters in the bedrooms to get their frost resistance. So that's how they're able to move around. We'll probably put another heater over here as well in the kitchen. Seems sensible to me. We actually have a fully operational Flox ranch. So we're feeding the pike apple bushes the phosphorite from the map. The Floxes are eating the phosphorite. They're producing a little bit of dirt. They're bouncing up and down an awful lot. And we are shearing the antlers for wood. So that's all very well and good. Now, these guys, they behave like poke shells in that they're 1x2 and they walk along. They don't climb up walls like pips do, which is a relief. So what I'm actually very tempted to do is set up some kind of dropper system like we do with the hatches. Because the only bit that's going to be slightly different is the actual drowner itself. And we might even be able to get away with the same drowner. So, spoiler alert, we're going to be trying to drown Floxes in liquid mercury. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it's, yeah, I think it's warm enough here for liquid mercury. I think we'll just keep trying to increase our numbers first. You monster. Hope you're doing well, Dr. Dangerous. Alright, how many guys do we have in here at the moment? We actually do have 8 dudes in here at the moment. Well, that's nice. I will get you guys to dig all of this out, and we're going to remove all of these tiles. Do we have someone who can demolish? No. Let's investigate skills. So, who's got the building? Looks like it's Rowan. Rowan can almost get the demolition, so we should be able to do that fairly quickly. I'm going to keep digging out all the ice. We are not that concerned about saving ice on this map for now. Music feels a little bit quiet to me. Maybe it's not too quiet. I think it's just the song that's quiet. Whatever, we'll leave it. We've got our Alveo Veras down here. They're fingering the oxalite. It's definitely a hand. It's definitely a hand with fingers. That's what they were going for. Look, we've got them all going over here. The dupes have to harvest these manually for us to actually get the oxygen out. So, not really sure whether they're better than oxiferns or not. We can make them reproduce, but obviously the more of them that reproduce, the more time they're going to spend grabbing all the oxalite and putting it in these sconces. But that's fine, we have plenty of sconce capacity. We don't have enough wood for wood tiles. So yes, that's the reason why we're actually doing this. We're doing this so that we can get large amounts of wood. A, so we can build more wood tiles everywhere. And B, so that we can run all of our heaters, which are consuming wood. You'll notice we are actually out of wood. Because we were building a load of wood tiles. So when we shear these guys, each shearing produces 360 kilograms of wood. And it looks like they... Okay, well, let's pick one that hasn't grown its scales. Their scales grow... we get 1 full packet of wood every 6 cycles. So when they're tame, that's going to be 60 kilograms of wood per cycle, per critter. So that's 480 for the ranch per cycle. So those are rookie numbers. We want to crank that up. I guess we'll keep building stuff out of snow tiles in the meantime. Because we do not want to be in a position where... we do not want to be in a position where we run out of wood. Actually need it. This is set to priority 8, because we just want to groom them all first. We're using the very snazzy rustic grooming station, which is a blueprint you can get. And speaking of blueprints, let's actually get our blueprints. What have we got these days? Anything interesting? Basic yellow pants. I don't think that counts as interesting, unfortunately. I did unlock the rest of these as we were recording the plug slug video, which is out on YouTube, by the way, now. We did a video about plug slug ranching based on what we've learned in super sustainable carnivores. Really atomic gloves? Nope. Meow. Leather ammo gloves. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, whatever. Could be worse. I'm going to clear this all as well. There's no real things over here that are going to get in the way except for this saltwater geyser. We can ladder past it, but we can't firefall past it. So let's say this is actually going to be the bottom of the base. Did I try out the new lab map yet? No. I recommended it to some other people, but we're just going to play on a normal asteroid to get a normal experience for now. We'll save the seed for another day. Based on how my experience with the gold, with the skewed asteroid went. Okay, so we've got jumbo battery. What are we actually researching at the moment? We're researching... Oh, it says up here now. We're researching the heavy watt stuff. Conductive wires, maybe. We grabbed all the uranium from over here. We could do a little bit of starting radiation research. Probably just worth setting up the Weezewarts right away. It's probably worth actually putting it wherever we're trying to keep it cool. Well, I don't think we're going to be doing Dracos, because there's no Dracos on this asteroid. We can get phosphorite from the Biomes. So let's actually talk about the Biomes now. I'll talk about them in a minute. How these oxalite things on the wall work. It's basically just a storage bin. It's a little wall-mounted storage bin for oxalite only. You can shove it in rooms and it's not taking up space like a storage bin. I think it looks pretty. It has a little bit of positive decor. But yeah, these guys. So these guys eat the plume squashes. They turn it into Biomes patties, which are... yeah, you can probably guess what a Biomes patty is. And though you shear these guys for reed fiber. And the Biomes patty itself gets rock crushed into... This is an odd ratio. What? Like 26% phosphorite, 74% clay. That's a very weird ratio. Why isn't this 30 and 90? Oh well. But yeah, that's how we get these resources. So you get ceramic from these guys, and you get enough phosphorite to look after your plants. So we will do that at some point, but I think we have enough phosphorite for now that we can hang out and just enjoy ourselves for a little bit. So I guess we start putting in all the other stuff. We might as well. In terms of the room layout, I think we're going to adjust things slightly. I think we're going to do it based off our normal hatch branch design. Except, obviously, we're going to have the critter feeder and a few other things different. But there's no critter feeder needed. These guys eat out the tiles. But actually, yeah, don't worry about this. We'll build the new template up here. And then we'll move everything across in here. So let's actually remove this as well. Oh, I'm loving having my mods back. Obviously, True Tiles is not really relevant yet, which is interesting. That's fine. Right, we built all the Alveo Vera. I think we can remove these, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now, we have an iron volcano here as well. We're just letting this erupt for now. What we should be doing is we should be pouring this saltwater geyser onto it. That would be a good idea. We don't have level 3 digging, but that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll seal this here. It's probably just a regular tile. And then we'll open it up over here. And then we should actually be able to come into this area. We're also going to open all of this stuff up. Except maybe this bit. And basically, we're going to boil all the salt water and we're going to use it to melt all this ice by the spore kids. We have found a confined spigot seal that looks quite sad. We'll probably go rescue the spigot seal as well. But yeah, we want the refined metal. We'll do that to start with. That seems sensible. Looks like everyone's grabbing a load of pike apple. We do have a fairly large amount of food now. We're making the pike apple skewers and we're making the frost buns. We're also going to turn these guys... We're going to turn the eggs into omelets instead of cooking them. So I don't believe we found... Oh, no, not omelets. We're going to make souffle pancakes with the sleep beets. Once we have the raw egg. But we don't have that yet. That's fine. So... Door... We'll move this one out as well. We'll obviously move all this ceiling trim later. Okay, looks like we've got some wood back. That's nice. We got the power transformers, got hydrogen generators. What was I actually looking for? Just fill up my roof. Let's add... Oh, we got a load of eggs in here. You guys need to double the eggs. Right, I think for now... Are we just going to crack them? I think that's all the Floxes on the map. I don't think we're going to crack them. Can we get the automated dispenser? That would be nice. Okay, that's what we're... Yeah, we're trying to research that. That's fine. Yeah, let's get all the eggs out of here. And I guess for now we'll just move them manually. There's the other one. Alright, let's actually add them to the list. Oh, there's a few others. Okay, that's fine. Oh, these are mostly wild eggs. Okay, that's alright. Can I, yellow alert this? Or party 9 this? Are you actually going to do it? You are actually going to do it. That's nice. You're going to get the DLC later. I don't think I can even handle the base game, lol. Fair enough. I mean, that's the nice thing about the DLC in this game, is it actually is somewhat optional. There is enough to do in the base game, you don't have to worry. But, obviously we're going to jump at the chance of playing it. I accidentally got some mercury in my aqua tuna cooling setup earlier and found something interesting. The tuna never goes over 135 degrees. It doesn't need to be steel. Got some mercury in your aqua tuna cooling setup. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you look cold. Probably need to put a few more ranches in. So, the temperature map mode. We have our temperature map mode set to pike apples. So, it's green if it's too hot for pike apples. That's what we're going for at the moment. Like the idea of the ice planet, though, at least it'll flip my most common problems on its head. Yes, we are solving problems a little bit differently. We do actually still need a we need a plumb bathroom, and we need smart power. At the moment, our power source is still the duplicate running on the generator occasionally. Which is alright for now, but not really later. I think we can turn this one on now. Oh god, heat is getting too high. My dupes are turning into popsicles. Yes, at least cold damage is actually a threat now. I'm quite pleased about that. Everyone is having a snooze. Rowan is too cold. Rowan, you needed to go to the heater. Shame. So yeah, we'll replace these tiles pretty promptly. The Flox eggs are being delivered. So you guys are happy again, that's good. Yes, we'll have a think about this dropper. So we can dig some more tiles over here as well. Oh, that's right, we're going for the fire pole. That's what we were researching. So for now, let's just dig these up. At least get some access over here. I'm not in a huge rush. We're just vibing. I'm thoroughly enjoying absorbing the vibe of the new asteroid. We want to dig this immediately. We don't know when this volcano is going to erupt yet. We don't know when it's going to go dormant. Okay, we've actually got some wood from the guys. That's nice. Remove that tile. You guys are a bit crowded at the moment because we need to remove some of this stuff. So actually, let's priority 9 some of these construction. Construction will generally go to priority 8. That is fine. We still have lots of wild plants over here. I think we actually want to remove every other farm tile from here now. So we can make sure all the CO2 gets down to the Alveo Vera plants. Because they're not functioning because they haven't got the CO2. Right, let's go back to expanding our list. This is what we were aiming to do. So, sand I think is relevant. Uranium is probably relevant. Rock I don't think is relevant because we've got enough rock we can do whatever we want with it. Refined metal, yes. Have we got water weeds? We could do water weeds. I don't think we are going to though. I think it was mostly just refined metal. So, we have a bit more lead in here as well. Let's dig out the rest of this lead. We can start to automate some stuff put some lights in. So this bed should definitely get illuminated like this. Put this up. I think what we'll do is we'll put the stuff in like that, and then the lights will go over to one side. We'll do the mining ceiling light. This can actually change to a mining one as well. Actually, you can have the flower. There you go. Hook that up. We'll at least put a light in the bathroom so they can use that a little bit faster. Go. What else do we want? We probably want a light in here for the actual shearing, don't we? I think that would be sensible. Maybe over here. Oh, they're climbing up on this thing now. Okay, remove that. Now, there's a few different things we're going to have to think about with this room, aren't there? So, we know the auto sweeper is going to have to go over here somewhere. So what I'm thinking is actually, auto sweeper needs these tiles. So we put the light here. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be how it works. There's going to be a few different thoughts compared to our hatch dropper. I will be very pleased when we get the Flox dropper done today. We will need to get the Mechatronics research done. Do we actually have a Mechatronics guy? No. We have someone on the way. Okay, maybe it's not going to happen today, but we can at least start thinking about it. Replace that with a farm as well. Do not entomb the dude, please. So, the light... The sensor can go over here. That's absolutely fine. You don't need to bother with illuminating grooming, because that's a fixed animation. So it doesn't get the lit workspace bonus. But the shearing does get the lit workspace bonus. So that's good. You can have the mining one. We're not going to bother with the blossom one in here. We haven't got any blossoms. That can go over here. We'll extend that wire over here because we're going to move all of this one over. Yeah, you're all fine again. That's good. Pick this up. Who's idle? Yes, we... Good job, Harold. We re-enabled our mods for the idle notifications, so we should get notified about that now. Okay, just build the ladder here.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, GM Hero. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Whiskers sends their regards.
Where is Whiskers? Whiskers is currently munching on some food because I just fed all.
Not really a surprise. Welcome, glad you're enjoying the fishy vibes. Let's go across the pike apples. Harold will supervise. Yes, indeed. Hello, 999999999. Nice to see you. Nice to see you on Twitch. You have appeared. You've appeared in many of YouTube video credit now. You're always at the top of the list. Right, what are we gonna get? Mouth breather, no. Bottomless calories, probably not. Do I want to go mad? Want to get another critter? Another duplicate, rather. I don't think so. No, we'll just get some iron for now. Get some more metal. We've got 9 mess table slots at the moment. I think, yeah, we've got 9 beds as well. Let's just stick to 9 dupes for now. I'm not going to go crazy. Woo! Thank you very much for the Prime. Amazon Prime GM Hero. Now you have access to the premium Whiskers emotes. I'm not sure which of these you actually have, but all the chibi Whiskers are unlocked with the sub, so congratulations. Field research on Amari as well. Any revenue generated by the stream is 100% reinvested back into the stream. At the moment, our goal... Okay, hold on. I might as well show you guys this now. our goal is a real-life portrait of Whiskers. So to celebrate, I'm going to bring up the supply closet music. And then I'll show you. I'll show you in the secret room. Right. So, we're on the Discord. So far, it's preliminary, so I've only shared it in the Whiskers Lounge at the moment. But this is what the portrait is going to look like. It's Whiskers, but as an astronaut. We're obviously getting the flags changed to British flags, because I'm British, believe it or not. British. Water. We're just going to put it over there. So that's what we're currently aiming to fund. That's the month's goal. So thought you guys might enjoy seeing that. I thought I wanted something that was similar to a duplicant, but not quite a duplicant. But yeah, that's where we are with that. Alrighty. So yeah, we still need to clear out all the stuff from this room. We can remove this. We will need someone to demolish all of the lockers. That's fine. There's the rust biome over here. There is a fair amount of metal over here. That's pretty good. I don't believe we have any salt. Just check the consumable ore. Yeah, we don't have any salt. So the rust is not going to do a huge amount for us over here. We can stick it by the volcano and melt it. Possibly. I don't think I'm going to worry. So I think what we'll do is we'll just tile it with snow. I think that's what we'll do for all these rooms. We'll start tiling them with snow and then we'll replace the tiles later. That'll be easier than digging all of this stuff in and out. Yeah, something along these lines. What else did we research? So we've got the auto sweeper. So the auto sweeper is going to go here, specifically. And I've just realized, if we put this here, I would actually need to put the light here, the sensor here, and the light here. Sort of awkward. Okay, well that's fine. We're going to figure all this stuff out while we're getting these guys ranched. Let's priority 9 the snow tiles just to make sure that they are still getting groomed. We don't want them to get held up on that. I think we'll leave the drywall for now. We got the fire pole. No, yes, we do. Okay, good. We should be fine making that out of cinnabar. We go over here, I guess. We've had the fire pole for a while. Okay. Good to know I'm going crazy. Now, what do these plume squashes require? They require ethanol to irrigate. Yeah, maybe we wait on that for a little bit. You're only going to play the DLC once they release critter morphs for the new ones and some old ones? Yes. It would be nice to see some more morphs, but probably beyond the scope of the initial scope of the DLC. I wonder if they are going to update the Planet Pack DLC content at a later stage at the same rate as they update the rest of the game. That would be interesting to see. I would hope so. Right, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to put a pneumatic door here as well. We're actually going to release this tile. Because we're going to be dropping the Floxes through here eventually. Now, we could do Floxes all the way up to the Biobot builder. That seems kind of... that seems kind of intense. Maybe not. How about we just dig up here to start with? It's a large amount of frozen biome to look at. I would like a beta morph that could cook food and boil oil into petroleum. Yes, I would like... beta morphs would be interesting. That's certainly an idea. You have lots of good ideas. Right, yeah, remove the snow tile. I'm desperate to produce more wood. We want as many wood tiles as possible. That's the mission of today's stream, is to get wood. The oxalate sconce is gonna go over here. That's fine. Sounds like we got some new music. I think it also makes sense to snow tile this. We'll priority line that, and then we don't have to worry about tiling it again. Then I'm going to remove that. I don't think these... Okay, they are harvesting them. I thought they weren't harvesting them, but they're doing alright. Then we're going to remove this guy. Let's remove that, remove this. How is the version over here looking? Okay, so we didn't quite manage to get over here, so let's actually dig up some more sand. Then we can actually get over here and uncover this volcano. That's actually important as well, because this is going to be our starting source of refined metal. We'll leave research available for now. And I think we speed to it. I'll keep putting in more stuff as well. Maybe we just replace all of this now. Yeah, we probably replace all of this now to avoid any future complication. I think we've got enough wood to keep these heaters going. That doesn't seem to be a huge constraint. Good. Outhouses are being annoying. We need to priority line these. In terms of water filtration, so we have the sieve. Do we actually have the building unlocked? We do not. Are we going to want to recycle the polluted water? Not sure. So obviously the issue with this is the base is too cold for regular water, so we need insulated pipes in a liquid loop. We obviously do have the ice liquefier, but if we're filtering the polluted water is going to come out hot. I almost feel like it makes sense to just put the bathrooms in a hot zone. There is no hot zone. Not really. Apart from wherever we have the geysers. This is the hot zone. Maybe we'll just think about the bathrooms later. We can put up with outhouses for a little bit. You like the DLC so far? Mechanics and overlays are great, but I'm somehow pretty annoyed by the design of new critters. Seals, Floxes, bomb trees. They're any more cute. They'd literally be My Little Pony in a game. Yeah, I mean, some people were saying that Floxes weren't quite the style of Oni. I think they're definitely the style of Oni. They're very bouncy. They're cute, but they're also very bouncy. I think balances out the cute. Don't ask me what the logic is on that. There is none. Right, so now we need to replace this style with the door, and then we'll be more or less complete. And then maybe we start shifting everything over. And then we can fit in all the critter stuff over here. We need to keep grabbing the Flox eggs as well. Oh, did we just drop all the eggs over here? I think we did. Okay, that wasn't very smart. That was not very smart. Somewhat inevitable. Alright, let's yellow alert this. Hello to power seems like a stupid idea to try. Yes, I haven't looked at the spigot seals yet that much. Oh, we've still got a Flox over here. Let's actually go up here as well. Keep exploring. I would quite like to actually grab all the stuff from over here as well. Right, that does appear to be all the Flox eggs. Good. Okay, so the doors are in place. We'll remove the ceiling trim in these locations. Then we can shift everything over. And And obviously we don't have Mechatronics yet, so for now I'm just going to plan out the location of everything. Conveyor loader, that was the next thing we were going for. And then dispensers. Next DLC will probably be the complete opposite of that one. That would make the most sense. Here's what I want for the next DLC. Or, you don't even have to do it as a DLC. Make an Oasis spaced out asteroid moonlet. Make it so we can start on Oasis and spaced out. I know it's going to be silly, just do it. Just do it. Cowards. Right, let's remove this and replace this pretty quickly. While the Flox is eating. Still got 8 dudes in here. Yes. So now we need to dig this tile as well. Start biome, then the scorching deserts, and then you're at the map border. Yeah, it would be like Oasis, except there's nothing beyond the sand. Like, it's literally just your starting biome, and then the sand, and then you've got to leave. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Maybe it'd be possible. Maybe you'd have the ceiling be a different biome. Like, have the ceiling be like a biome that lets you actually progress. But the rest of the map is just hot sand creeping in. We got long commutes now. Construction supply, dig, recover from cold. As long as recover from cold isn't too high, I'm not that concerned. No, we keep it on party 8 for a reason. But yeah, or just make a really hot asteroid that's hot the whole way, like 60 degrees, and then everyone has to use cooling stations. 5. Seems like a plan to me. Right, who's... Okay, there are people whose errands that's on the list of, so that's fine. Mechatronics. We've got to get Leofile to Mechatronics. That's the next constraint. Right, let's party 9 this. Keep doing all the fire poles, that's fine. Now, in terms of what we're going to do over here, I feel like maybe we end up having the radiation research over here. So they wander through here, have a look at the material study terminal. And we'll put Wheezeworts in. So let's keep digging out this way. Dig all of this out, we'll make some farm tiles over here. And then the rest of this could be snow tiles for now. Sealing is just a lot of iron, petroleum, and fossil, but it's really hot, so you can't use it to cool the desert down. Yeah, maybe. Or you could just make it an oil biome, make the whole ceiling an oil biome. That'd be funny. Like, you have to get through the oil biome to get to space. Seems like their errands are being interrupted by recover from cold less often. Maybe that's just me. I'm keen to remove this useless research portal now that we've gotten to that stage. Put this in here. So yeah, we can go quite a long way down all of this. We've also got the teleporter over here. Should we actually come over here and activate this quickly? I'm not immediately picturing that we're going to go... Hold on, let's do something a bit different over here. Nah, we'll just dig this up. That'll do. I'm not picturing that we're immediately going to go over to the next asteroid. There's a large pool of ethanol here. Actually, that's interesting. I do find large pools of ethanol in these biomes. No ethanol geyser game. I guess we can turn wood into ethanol, actually. We have to actually do that at some point. We keep threatening to do it and never doing it. It's fine. What's this full of? I think it was just the sweep only bin, so we can remove this. And then we'll remove this door. And then we'll start removing all of this stuff. Okay, we did remove the Flox by accident. I can go over here. Go here. I hope they remove the frostproof trait they introduced. To me, it's too niche to make a difference, and often it just takes the place of a useful trait, or maybe lock it for when you start in series. Possibly. It could be the case that you're trying to make something super cold on your asteroid, though. Like if you're trying to make like an isolated farm where you're using the cold plants for different things, it means a duplicant could go in there without a suit. I feel like there probably is enough use for it. I like it seems like a similar level of niche to like Starry Eyed. Like you only want that on a couple of dupes. And also, it does make sense from a game design point of view to have a certain amount of traits that are niche and not always good picks, because that way it makes it easier to make decisions when you're deciding what dupes to get. You don't want every single option available to you always be a good option. I don't think. Well, I mean, you do because you win, but I don't think it's that interesting gameplay-wise. Right, so the automation wires need to change slightly. This needs to go here. We did automate those lights. I do want to automate the bathroom as well. So we'll do that for sure. That wire can just go here. That'll help you clean up the outhouses faster as well, which is actually going to be relevant on this run. Pains me to say. You need to get moved back in here. So, set this to 8. Flox. 49. Okay, I think we're getting there. We're kind of just chilling at the moment. But lights for apparatus is definitely very important, and we have enough refined metal we can actually do it, so why not? Alright, what's the temperatures looking like? Okay, temperature is starting to get relatively hot around the heaters. That's fine, because it's not actually next to the pie capitals. This is less fine. I think perhaps what we do is we move this kitchen. We'll leave it there for now, just in case we change our minds. Also, disable disinfect on me. And then you can tile that. And we can build another set down here. So for now, I'm just going to get the branches going manually, just so we can start getting the wood coming in, and then we'll set up the dropper later. But we'll still plan everything out. So we do have the conveyor rail, the conveyor loaders enabled now. So let's actually put the loaders in. These plants are too high, so we have room to put too high stuff in. Oh, here's another change from the Frosty Planet Pack I'm really excited about. Drecos can eat plants from planter boxes now. In fact, critters in general can do it. We should actually show that somehow. Maybe we'll do that later with... I guess it makes sense to do it now, doesn't it? Maybe we'll do it up here. Maybe we'll just put some planter boxes in this one. And in fact, that may even make sense in general. I mean, in this case, it means we've got some extra space for putting stuff in general near the ceiling. But it means we can have the wood tile and the plants, and the critters can still eat from the plants. We haven't done it yet, but That's not really relevant here, but it's relevant for the Drecos where we're going to be insulating them relative to the rest of our base, generally.
Flashing about for. Whiskers is splashing about. The search for more food.
Just not used to eating this early. I am streaming a little bit early today because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take to get all the Mechatronics stuff. Probably isn't going to happen today because the constraint is going to be getting the actual Mechatronics to do, but let's see. Building for Camille. Freya can have ranching too. Very nice. So yeah, we'll do planter boxes in here, and that's how we'll try it out. So, door goes here. Change to iron ore. We've used all of our cinnabar. Okay, there is a little bit more metal over here. We'll dig this out because we were going to do stuff over here anyway. So, if it's yellow, it's around the point where the snow tar is going to melt. Curiously, they can make material with reverse properties, like at first as a gas, when it's heated becomes a liquid, then becomes solid at more heat. That would be very weird. I mean, they could totally do it. We don't have any coal. You want coal? Super duper hard digging dupe, but we got an allergic decorator. Fungal spores. We don't have any slime, so that doesn't seem right. Let me just take the coal. Maybe use it to make some ceramic. Or maybe a little bit of power. Probably not power. Do things a little bit differently. Put the oxalite sconces in here. Automation. Get removed here. Wynn's got a skill point. Applied research. Starry-eyed, rock fan, and glow stick have used them at the start, but if you're on a radio oasis, frost really did nothing but take the slightly useful trait. But again, it's like, I don't know whether we're going to be in a situation where we want to start setting up colder rooms for certain processes because of all the stuff introduced in this DLC. Like, what I'm thinking you might already end up doing is if you did a load of hatch ranching on Oasis, you might import some Saturn critter traps to eat all the excess hatches and turn them to hydrogen for more power. So then you'd have a dedicated cold room because they require a cold biome. And then you could send a frost-proof dupe in there without a suit. Although I guess they're going in the room for the hydrogen, but surely there's some uses. And I just haven't thought of them yet. How are the eggs doing? There's a couple of extra eggs. Dispenser. We did get the dispenser, so that's very important. I think for now... Well, we put the dispenser for now. Probably not in a room for the pie cap. Probably just over here. I think we're actually just going to put them over here for now, because we might start egg cracking the excess guys. So what we'll do is... doors here. Then we'll put an egg cracker in. We don't need to power this. We'll set this to critter eggs, Flox for 1 eggs. It'd be funny if there was a critter that gave you 1 of seeds to plant my fruit, excellent, etc. depending on what you feed it. Maybe. Maybe just a critter that just produces the thing. Right, people are idle now, so... Let's see. We have some random hydrogen. Where's that coming from? Probably just the hydrogen biome down here. We can activate this. Probably worthwhile. The ancient specimen down there. We have lots of brine. There's definitely more exploring to do. We'll just get conducted wires for now, because the iron volcano is going to keep erupting and producing metal. So, yeah, we got some regular water in here. Some of the brine has been boiling. Brine? I think there was just brine in there beforehand. That's fine. So you're erupting. That's good. There is George. I still don't think we really care about it yet. Here's the teleporter going to the actual asteroid. We'll dig this out. That makes sense. We'll just keep going over here for now. Start clearing out the space. You need to be all the blocks on eggs. Oh, wait, I know what we need to do. So, we need to drop all the eggs somewhere where the duplicants are going to keep picking them back up. Or just keep sweeping them up. Not seem ideal. So let's remove this, and let's put it somewhere else. Where would we put this? So the Floxes can climb over 2 tile gaps. That doesn't really help us. Maybe we just do it sweep only. We'll do it sweep only, and we'll put critter sensors in each of these rooms. We know there's already going to be critter sensors in each. So let's research that. Let's research that. We'll put them in, and then we'll just set up a notifier to get us to manually sweep it for now. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do. Man, there's a lot of evaporation in this thing. I filled this tank probably 2 days ago, and it's already evaporated about 5 liters of water because of the fan on it. It's pretty good, but it makes the room quite hot and humid, so let's actually open the window. We're having the exact opposite problem that the other duplicants are having. Right, we'll just line up the demolishers for this for when the duplicant gets a skill. So, do we have notifiers? We do. So, how about we just put the notifier here for now. And the critter sensor can go over here. It's going to be kind of... Oh. We're gonna have the critter sensor hooked up to these doors eventually anyways. I think this is fine for now. Also, you are building this all out of iron. Is that what we actually want? We have quenched the iron. No, we haven't. It's 200 degrees. Okay. Build this. Build that out of lead as far as we can. Okay, we'll do that for now. Looks like we already made the automation wire out of iron. It can't be that bad then. It's so little mass, so I don't think it makes a huge difference. Keep just digging out all these rooms. I guess there's a fair few wild sleep weeds we're getting rid of. As long as there's some on the map, we can multiply them up later. We have got plenty of pike apples at the moment. So that can go there. Power wires, that can go there. We can remove this. Go here. Go there, I guess. Move that. That wire can come under here. Sure. You guys... Yeah, all the eggs have been taken out here. You're glum. Okay, Freya is on that job. Wood is increasing. That's a good sign. So we want to wood any tiles that are actually going over. So let's wood this. And we're going to test the planter boxes in this one. So we'll use the mealy teal, because we haven't used that yet. And I guess it goes with the theme. Phonics, fertilizer, park sign, farm station radiation. Put all this stuff in as well. This iron is not I guess it's conducting heat somewhat quickly. We need to dig these obsidian tiles. We obviously don't have obsidian digging yet. That would be helpful. Something along these lines. We'll do that for now. We'll just have the 4 Flox ranches for now. Where's the 8 Flox egg? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Fair enough. Don't have quite enough wood to do that tile as well. That's fine. So let's plant the pike apples in here. Let's see if they actually eat them with these tiles. We also know that the conveyor loaders have to go here. And we do need another sweeper, so that sweeper can go here. Move this. And then that loader will just go in the middle, so that will go... Okay. What we'll do is we'll make this one priority 9 as well. Then we'll make these ones priority 8. So we'll fill this one up first, and then we'll see what effect the planter boxes have on the critters eating, because apparently they did change that. Right, who's got the skills? Jean, the cook. Well, you're the backup brancher, so that's what you're going to go for. Okay. Incubators, so that's the critter sensor. These are going to go here as per our normal build. We're actually out of refined metal now. Okay. You're fine. You're getting stuff queued up. Who's idle? Harold, again. Harold, can you not dig? I think someone else is digging there. Harold. Harold, can you actually not dig? No, you can totally dig. You get to it. Amari is coming to dig it. That's fine. Just hang out. What else do we want to drywall things with? We've got a few different patterns. Ice panel, wood panel. I think we could do the wood panel. It's fine. We obviously want to replace this with a jumbo battery. Do that. Times. Do these as the wood panels. See how that looks. Right, we have plenty of food. A Flox has ended up down here, so you need to get moved in here. Oh, you're a spare Flox. Okay. In that case, wrangle you. Maybe you were the one from up here. That's very possible. Dimebug says he's cold. Needs floor, I guess. So never mind. So, they added an automation port to the egg cracker. This is very nice, because now it means we can make souffle pancakes a bit easier. What we'll do is So, what we'll do is, I think we'll have an auto sweeper that only activates when we want to turn eggs into... Or we want to turn eggs into raw egg. Is that the plan? Not sure. Because normally with our dropper design, with the hatches, they either run to the right and get dropped into the ranch, or they run to the left and go to the drowning chamber. But in this design, no one's ever actually going to need to run into a drowning chamber. We're going to be egg cooking the other guys. So we actually want to sort out the eggs before that point. So I think we'll have a critter sensor, and we'll have... Yeah, we'll have a critter sensor, and we'll automate the auto sweeper. So we leave a certain number of alive Floxes to fill up as needed, just to have a couple spare. Picked up the other Flox. No. Where's Flox number 9? Oh, we got some little Flox spawns in here. Okay, cool. Let's get a critter pickup in here. We're doing this. And then we'll drop them in the branches. That's what we'll do for now. I still don't know where they delivered the other guy. Yeah, you'll still pick up all the iron. The iron is obviously very, very hot. But the map is cold. So you're being made out of degrees iron? I think it's just on the building that works in general. Doesn't seem to be causing too much issues yet. I mean, that's obviously hot, but then that cools down right away. It's just not a lot of mass. These are more mass, so maybe that's what cause. So, sweet egg. So, yeah, that seems fine. Maybe actually we'll make it a... There you go. Put a... Okay, we still have more iron for that. You still need to build more things. If you detect an egg, eggs above 0 triggers this. Okay. Fried mushrooms. Now, you're an animal lover husbandry person, but you're building impaired.
Thanks for the raid!
Building impaired people. Hello, Bat Guy. How are you? Raid. Raid, we're getting raided. Fish. Defend me, fish. Defend me, fish. Hope you're doing well, Bat Guy. Let me give you a shout out. Another excellent oxygen. Not included.
There is a two moi.
Content creator. Moi. Thanks very much for the resub, Bat Guy. Enjoy your continued access to your fishy emotes. You now have the 6-month badge, which means you now have the blue platy. Congratulations. We're not going to take any of these dupes. We're going to take the you're not bad. No, I think we're going to take the fried mushrooms. I don't want to go super crazy on dupes this run. Oh, that wood print looks so nice. That looks so nice. You can really see the oxygen clearly against it. Okay, we have the super hard digging now. You love the new drywalls. They're so good. So, hold on. Let me introduce myself first. So, I'm Ariza Gaming. We are fish enthusiasts. Here are the fish. They're currently hanging out. We have the frogs over there as well. They have not had any food today because they only need to eat every other day. And we are doing... What's that waggling in front of the camera? Oh, is that my laptop screen? That is my laptop screen. Shouldn't have moved that. Right. Can everyone hear me? All my stuff disconnected and reconnected. Post 9s if you can hear me. Okay, good. Yeah, I accidentally disconnected a wire, moving my laptop. Nice. Oh, look at the little sleepy Flox form. 9999. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out how to fully automate the Floxes. That's our goal for today. We're going to try and get someone up to Mechatronics. We're going to get some related research. And we're going to see what's what. We have level 3 building and level 3 digging now, so we can actually go and uncover this, which is good. And we're also going to remove all these obstacles from this room. So now we can actually remove the research portal. Nice. We have some meat. Deep frozen meat. We can make some barbecue. That's certainly on the cards. So usually what I like to do is I like to drywall rooms where I know they're going to stay. So we are going to keep drywalling all the branches. We know they're going to stay here. You don't want to move these once they get full of critters. So what's my name? Nines afloat. That's definitely not an idiom. Yeah, I just want loads of wood. I want to put loads of wood tiles everywhere, because they give you all the extra decor. That's the goal today. We're wood maxing. And I don't like the snow tiles. I don't trust them. Even though it's obviously super cold on this whole asteroid. Right, let's dig these out. We have successfully removed the research portal now that we've done the research. That's good. Let's remove the tiles. The fire pole in. Absolutely fine. And then some more doors. So these are set to go off if there's above 0 eggs in these rooms. So there is more than 1 egg in this room, but we have 1 less Flox. There's the egg. Sweep it. We're going to manually sweep the eggs for now, until the Mechatronics is done. Yes, you're dragging the egg through the room, I believe. Nice. I'm very much enjoying the drywall. So let's see. So pick up the adult Floxes, and we'll take them out. Oh, so we want 0 in here. So presumably this means you're gonna just grab the adult Floxes when they come out. That's good. So how far are we actually gonna go with these guys? Because we can go all the way up to the Biobot builder, and it's very tempting. We're actually out of metal. Okay, let's dig up some more metal. What do we got? We got lots of iron. Lots of iron in the Mammoth biomes. Obviously, we're not interested in mercury. The large amount of cinnabar over here we haven't tapped into. Let's actually just come and dig all of this out. I think that makes sense. Yeah, just start with that. 29, dig this. We do actually have a heater over here, so that should be agreeable for the duplicants. I don't think this is going to stay here forever, so we're probably not going to drywall that. I am going to drywall this. Oh look, you can make the drywall out of wood now. Granite is still definitely preferable, even though we're making wood paneling. It's very funny. Okay, what about wires? More wires over here. Who's idle? Hold on. Who's idle? Amari and Harold. Okay. Fair enough. We have got some shrubbery over here. We haven't quite grabbed that yet. There's some sleep wheats over here as well. Let's actually come in here and grab those. It's alright, I trust you guys. Oh, you found the shrubbery? Well, that's good. Harold is eating the shrubbery with his mind. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you pee yourself. How is the carbon dioxide going? So it's pooling down here. It hasn't quite all pooled in here like we hoped it would. We can dig out all of this stuff. And make some headway into here. Let's do that as well. We did already grab the brain machine. That was definitely on the cards. We'll drywall this as well, that's fine. We have no shortage of granite now. Well, that's good. We'll stop going down further than this. Sleep egg. I should have put the notifier in each room. But we're still umming and ahhing about what the layout is actually going to look like. The Floxes. We support Critamorph when the hot wart, it generates heat. And you have to feed it polluted dirt. That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Like a plant compost. I'm surprised they didn't go with having a variant that produces more cooling and no radiation that you can't reproduce. And a version that produces more radiation but less cooling. It feels like that would have been a reasonable choice. But I guess there's no way to get from one morph to the other, so it's kind of inconsistent with how the game works. Okay, the column will expand. So let's see, that's going to be 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That seems fine. So this one here is going to be the actual management zone, rather than the ranch. So we'll clear that up, and then we'll get cracking over here. these doors in as well. Let's go like this. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Where did we screw up? Here. Here's where we screwed up. There we go. Hello, Denethor. How am I doing? What resource do you need to feed the foxes, and what will you get back for it? So, the Floxes. They eat the pike apple bush. The pike apple bush requires phosphorite to grow. 5 kilograms per cycle each. We have many, many tons of phosphorite. And we're going to get more from mammoths, which I'll talk about later. So they eat the pike apple plants. They eat 20% growth per cycle, so 5 is enough for 8. Because the plant takes 3 cycles to grow. Yeah. So we're getting 500% growth per cycle. 8 guys is... Hold on, what on earth am I thinking about? We're getting 500 divided by 3 per cycle, which is 166% growth per cycle. These guys consume 20% each. So yes, this is enough to have a slight surplus. And then they produce a little bit of dirt. It's not a lot. It's the same amount of... The phosphorite gets turned into dirt 1 for 1. It's not really a lot of waste. The main reason you're doing it is for the wood. Shearing these guys will give you 60 kilograms of wood per cycle per critter. 480 per ranch. We're going to have 10 ranches. So that's going to be 4.8 tons of wood per cycle. And that, frankly, actually adds a lot of mass to the colony, because the wood is generated out of nothing. These guys are only eating the pike apples and the phosphorite that takes. So there may be some kind of heat multiplication thing going on there, or something, I don't know. Right, let's just lay out all the tiles. We're just going to seal it off for now. With snow. Maybe we just don't even dig this stuff. You can go in here. This biome is pretty stable. We do also just want to grab all the metal. To be honest. Okay, maybe we do just grab all this stuff. It's not like we have any shortage of snow. Do they eat from the plants like Drecos do? Yes. So what we're going to do with this ranch, when the Floxes have grown up, is we're going to test... We're going to test whether they eat out of the planter boxes like the patch notes said they would. If they do, that's very cash money. And we'll dig this out, and then we'll decide what we're doing up here. Oxygen... So, they need to fix this oxygen generation thing. All of our oxygen generation is from oxalite, which doesn't show up on this thing. So we're not getting any useful information out of that. Now, each of these plants produces 36 kilograms? Okay, produces 18 kilograms of oxalite per cycle. Each duplicant consumes 100 grams per second, so it's 60 kilograms per cycle of oxygen. So we need... we need 10 plants for 3 dupes. So we need 30 plants. So this is enough. It's got the fire pole here. We'll go a little bit deeper in here as well. Oh, no, we don't. We don't want to do that because we want the CO2 to pool in this area so the plants actually grow. That's what we're aiming for. Lots of calories building up. We probably can actually remove most of these guys. Let's remove these guys. Maybe we could put another bedroom in. Would be nice to make another Great Hall. I would like to wood tile this. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 10. So I think we do stop at 10 for now, because it's a nice round number. So we'll keep the floor here, wood. Okay. There's another critter egg over here I didn't spot. You guys aren't cramped at the moment, though, so that's fine. Now, the mammoths are going to be really important for getting, A, the reed fiber, and B, the phosphorite to keep us going. Does wood work like a insane tile, or is it just recolor with basic tile? Neither. So, wood gives you the 25% run speed bonus of a normal tile, but it also gives you plus 15 decor over three tiles, whereas the regular only gives you plus 5 over 1. So the decor boost from the wood is quite good. So it's got like a halfway point before you start doing all the meta tiles, which are obviously much stronger, with the 50% run speed and the much larger decor bonus. The pike apples have all grown. So this is what the bottom of the plant actually looks like. Okay. We will continue just putting all of the stuff in here as well. It's fine. We know what we're doing with this. We will move on to the other stuff in the DLC at some point, but I'm very keen to see the fastest way to automate these guys, because I want to build all the wood. And then once we've got a load of wood from these guys, we can get like an ethanol industry going. I think we're just going to use farm tiles here, in general. But I want to test the plant boxes here. How hot could we get the DLC? I mean, what I'm thinking at the moment is we don't want the base getting above 14 degrees, because that's when the pike apples stop growing. But obviously you don't want to melt your base. We actually have literally another Flox spawn here. There we go. A little yipping Flox spawn. In time it will mature into a fully grown Flox. Will be it. You know what? You could just get moved into here directly, I think. Get an egg in here. Where? Here, okay. Hello, Shadow Fireborn. Hope you're doing well. We are investigating the Floxes some more today. Camille, that was not very smart, was it? That is a very smart looking expression on your face. You know what? Actually, we could prevent this by putting doors here. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. Probably won't be relevant over here because it's a solid wall. Okay, that was probably the one case that was going to be relevant. Put a door here, whatever. Should there be a refinery building that uses natural gas and water to make ethanol? Maybe. Sounds like an interesting idea. I really need to explore the ethanol stuff more in general. So we'll definitely do that in this run. Now, we have excess calories, and obviously, while we're getting the Flox numbers up, and once we've got the Floxes, we're going to have a lot of excess calories as well. So I think we can prepare to put some extra dupes in. So we'll keep the snow tiles for now. We'll make another... I think we'll just do another 9 tiles for this. Who made a mess? Harold. Harold is also trapped. See, the messes are self-cleaning here. Oh, oh no, the toilet's out of water. You fixed the toilet. Okay, that's fine. You made the second mess. You're fine. The messes are self-cleaning on this asteroid. Now, I like that a lot. Volcano. What's actually going on? It looks like you're erupting, but you're not actually erupting. So we need to dig all of... We need to dig all of this. And you can't actually get in here, so let's... Friday 9 this, I think. Well, that's very annoying. We probably lost several cycles worth of iron by doing that. No one else is researching at the moment, that's fine. We'll drywall this as well, that's okay. Wire over here. We'll put a wire over here as well. Sure, why not? Another bush. I like these plants a lot, they look very pretty. Flox has been delivered. We'll see if they actually eat out of the thing anytime soon. Hello, Astani. How's the Frosty Planet going? It's going alright. We are trying to multiply our Floxes. I want to get as much wood production as possible so we can spam wood tiles everywhere and ethanol shenanigans maybe and food. We're going to try and make a load of souffle pancakes. And failing that, omelets. The Floxes are currently cooperating with that plan. It looks like there is some food over here that is actually... Looks like some of these skewers are going off. Right. It's too hot over here because of the heat from the heater and the stove. So how about we store the food down here? Where it's nice and cold and full of CO2. The wood tiles do look nice. Yes, and they give a large amount of decor as well compared to regular tiles, while they still give the same run speed. We have a big question about this pack. Normally the challenge is to keep your base from overheating. Does this zone keep chilling things enough to overcome the eventual heat accumulation, or does it eventually overheat given enough time? I think it will eventually overheat. There's no cold sources. I mean, we've got a cold geyser down here, but it's still minus 10 degrees, which is warmer than the asteroid in general. So you will have heat leak. We do actually have a hot biome down here. Not really sure what's going on down here. We have a saltwater geyser over here. Imagine if there was an asteroid that was on average 130 degrees, so your messes would
Thanks
also
for the
clean
raid.
up automatically. Yes, that's true. Your duplicates can't pee if all the pee turns into steam. How are you doing, Trouble Queen? Hope you're doing well. Have you been playing the DLC today? I think you were playing Oxygen. You did. Let me give you a shout out as well. Another excellent Oxygen Not Included streamer. Here you go. We're playing this game to stop being reminded of how hot and humid it is in my room. Because of the fish tank. These fish are keeping cool at the expense of me. I should tile this as well. But yes, today's operation is multiplying all the Floxes. That's absolutely the plan. So ration box down here. Oh, we can still do that. That's fine. We've noticed some of our pike apple skewers have been melting or freezing. No, going off. Your brain is broken. It was good. Got the spawn up, and I'm working on ranching things. Nice. Yeah, we haven't done a spawn yet. We're still trying to use these guys. I think we do. I think we do extend this a little bit. Let's diggy hole. Maybe we'll put another ration box down here as well. I quite like that idea. And then we'll put some more of these guys in. And that could just be the actual bottom base. I should probably at least think about a nature reserve. I always think about it too late. Well, no one's really running out of morale yet, so I'm not that concerned. Yeah, there's a little bit of waiting at the moment. We're trying to wait for someone to get the Mechatronics skill. We have someone 3 out of 5 skills. But in the meantime, we can get the Flox numbers up. Freya is still grooming all of them. We have like 11 eggs now. We have more eggs in here. This isn't actually going off, is it? Where are the eggs? There's one. Is there another egg in here? Okay, we've got an adult Flox now. That's good. There's the other egg. Okay. It's going to get hot. We still need to figure out heat dumps to keep the base from overheating. It'll just take longer before it happens. It's a question of whether the challenge of the starting cold is enough to make up having an easy time with heat management. It depends, because everything is on a colder baseline here as well. These plants need to be below -14 to grow. The mammoth plants, they need to be below -14. The bonbon trees. Oh, look there. It's a light. It's glowing. These need to be below -15 degrees. So, I think generally you have a little bit more room to play with, but if you significantly heat up the asteroid, you still are going to hit problems unless you adapt your infrastructure to suit. And also, all the stuff over here, except maybe the water weeds, is cold-based. The water weeds suck. So, don't do that. Ceiling collapse. Challenge run. Boil. Harold has fallen asleep. Harold is narcoleptic. This is fine. I believe we do want to dig all of this out. We have more wood tiles. Okay, let's patch that up. And then we want to start patching this up, I guess. Okay. It looks like you ate. You did just eat. So they do eat from the... They do eat from the plants. Planter boxes. That's good. Just boil the entire asteroid. We were talking about this, like, melting all of the ice somehow to get twice the mass. We have 354 tons of ice. I don't think that's going to be an issue. So let's see, edibles. Let's put the cooked foods down here, the ones that can go off. That seems good. They can just wander down there. Yeah, let's try and catch one of these guys eating. No, no dice. It'll happen eventually. So, what else do we want? We do have a little bit of refined metal again. We could put the critter sweepers in. The critter sensors. We're gonna have 10 ranches. Harold is trapped again. Okay. Just dig this. I'm confident in your abilities. We should create some molten uranium and then drop it in all the biomes. Okay, let's just check. Uranium. Yep, uranium still melts at 133 degrees. So we've still got the insane temperature range. They did not patch this with the DLC. Therefore, the devs do not listen to me. Confirmed. That's like my trigger word. Pretty much. Right, here you go. Yeah, we'll just farm tile this. We'll farm tile this because it gives more space. That's fine. Spaced out. I just don't want you to have the uranium gas. Fair enough. Uranium is the most broken liquid in the game other than water. It's so good. I feel like it pretty much trivializes volcanoes a little bit. Because you can just immediately condense all the magma with the liquid-to-liquid thermal conductivity bonus. And it's the perfect liquid for it. Yeah, I guess you are still using the ice liquefier. Good thing the water doesn't freeze in this building. That would be pretty annoying, wouldn't it? Right, let's actually put the tiles in here as well. I guess we're doing it out of snow for now. Let's look at long commutes as well. Again, recover from cold seems pretty low. So it's fine. I think we just speed through it. Realistically. Why aren't you as stable? What's wrong? Eh? Oh, the locker. Freaking hell. Okay. Remove locker, please. Good heat capacity and conductivity. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly... I think it's mostly just the fact that it's a liquid from slightly above steam turbine temperature to the hottest it's ever going to get ever. Can reach this, right? Yeah, Rowan's on his way. That's good. Got the purple laser. then you guys can actually start being groomed, which would be good. Okay, ration box. Okay, so this is mostly full of food now. That's good. Lots of pike apple skewers. We'll put another one down here as well. And then we've got room for more of the oxalate plants, which we will do. There's a little bit of CO2 down here, that's fine. There's more ethanol over here. So the thing is, right, how would we keep this base super cooled permanently? Because the polluted, we're kind of on the low end of the polluted water thermal aquatuner range. We probably could get it cold enough, but it would be a bit annoying. Ethanol obviously isn't as power efficient. Who's idle? You have done it again. All you need to do is actually dig deep. Amari, can you not dig? Is this someone else's errand? Oh, I guess you can't actually... Oh, I get it. You can't actually reach the metal. Okay, that's fine. There you go. We actually just priority 9 this. So that that's all done. And priority 9 this as well to get rid of the sleep weed. And then you can get rid of all this. The scale growth is 0. You're still wild. Yeah, once you actually get tamed, you'll eat more stuff. I think this thing isn't working. There's another egg. What's in the pod? Algae on my asteroid. Unbelievable. We got another cook. Duress to impress Travaldo the cook. We are going to have a lot of food. Kind of tempting. Sure, why not? We'll go up to 18 dupes. There you go. Leofar, you want Mechatronics. This is what we're waiting for. Amari, you can have Applied Sciences. Well... now we need to make another bedroom. So that's fine. Go... and then we'll just do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... heater... drywall... then a sculpt. Right, this is getting pretty warm. This is getting to the point where it's probably going to start melting the snow tiles. So we need to prioritize replacing these wood. But today is all we noticed that Bonbon has pipe output. What? It's hilarious. We harvested for wood, and they synthesize light to produce nectar. Interesting. So, 100 kilograms per cycle of snow, 80 kilograms of nectar. 80 kilograms per cycle of stored nectar. Oh, because the spigot seal attaches to it. Interesting. Yeah, they're all going. Oh, look, are we going to get to watch the spigot seal do it? They're going to drink the nectar. There's some ethanol in here, so clearly that's happened. Going to suck on the tree. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening in here. Okay, good to know. We're still committed to the Flox plan at the moment. That is what my brain is capable of computing, so we'll just get everyone to keep building all the ranches while we wait for the Mechatronics. Guys love all the drywall anyways. Poor Leofar. Leofar, you've probably been running on this wheel this entire time. You are the only source of power in this asteroid. Oh my god, hold on. We didn't rebuild the battery! No wonder Leofar's been running on the thing constantly. Okay. How much athletics does Leofar have now? You have 7. Okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, our plan of athletics training Leofar has worked very well. Let's just get this battery built first. I mean, it's not like you have to come off. You are wearing the coat after all. Ridiculous. Oh, why we made all the drywall priority 9? That's not exactly what we were going for. I'm pretty concerned about these snow tiles, in all honesty. So maybe we start replacing those ones first. Wood. Wood directly underneath the heater seems like a good start. Yeah, they're definitely eating the plants out of the planter boxes. That's good. Okay, let's actually get rid of the planter boxes then. Put the farm tiles here, and then we've got a bit more wood to work with. Yeah, remove the snow. Also, actually, hold on. Hold the phone. Let's research the wood block. Because we're getting a decorator dupe. Do high culture and we'll build the wood block. They moderately increase decor. Let's see what that looks like. So wire, you can go over here as well. Yeah, that wire's gonna look the same everywhere. I love how they just built the critter sensor here and nothing else. Very efficient. Okay. It's nice to actually speed throughing things for a change. We do have more metal over here as well we can keep using, so let's keep digging this up. That should be fine for now. And yeah, we'll go up to 18 duplicants. We're going to need more outhouses for sure. So let's do that as well. I guess we'll snow tile this for now. Actually, yeah, just do this. Because we do not need Freya to be cleaning the outhouses. That is not the plan. Again, this obviously is not the permanent design area either. These sconces run out, it looks like, very quickly. Plant more of you guys over here. There we go. Freya is actually grooming these guys now. Blue Calais. We keep laying the eggs on this one spot. Seems to be what's happening. That is fine by my book. Okay, we got the blank canvas and the large sculpting block. Yeah, so the wood block, I believe, is a 1x1. Okay, we've got building 3 on Camille. That's nice. Yeah, the skills are starting to come together. Rowan has got a Draco balloon. Amazing. What else do we want? More Cinnabar over here. We'll grab the easy Cinnabar for sure. No! That's a big 9. Yes, I haven't actually investigated these yet. I saw that they got added a while ago, the power-ups, where you can spend between 20 and 40 bits to do interesting things. I've seen some people have increased the prices of these by quite a lot. I'm not really sure what to do with them yet. I feel like I might increase the price of the on-screen celebration because that seemed... Apparently, people have been dropping frames when people have been redeeming that one. So maybe make that one a bit more expensive. I don't think I'm going to make the other ones more expensive. Message effects. What's this? Drop emojis or like the RGB effect. That's weird. Twitch is certainly experimenting and trying some weird things. This needs to be priority 9. 99999. Gigantic. So you've dug all of this, so we can put these all in here as well. You need to put the snow back. Snow over here as well. Yeah, we're fine just putting these in now. Oh, we don't need this here. We don't need it there. Port. Mwah. Yes, the Plecos have been a fine addition to the tank. They've been doing pretty well. I haven't seen any babies, but that's because they're both females. Also, I think my mic did something weird then. But yeah, I haven't seen any babies. They're both females. I would not expect to see any babies. We're definitely not going to keep this automation wire here. This is like a temporary thing. Alright, where's the egg? Over here it is. We got an egg in here as well. No, we just didn't set this one. Okay, we'll set all of that. We have the wood block. So it gives +4 decor over 4 tiles. And it takes 400 wood. So that's far more wood than we have the budget for. But if we get a load of excess wood, this is what we do with it all. Because it stacks with itself pretty quickly. I don't know, it seems kind of bad, to be honest. I guess it gets more decor when it gets crafted. Yeah, that's I probably missed out on that bit. Right. These are all farm tiles. I don't know why I queued these up as snow tile. Farm tiles go burr. Hello, Julie Pixels. How are you doing? Have you played the DLC yet? I've actually got some time to get DLC going. Yeah, we're just trying to replace some of the snow with more logs. That's what all the Floxes are for. I'm kind of paranoid that we're gonna melt this room. I think we'll be fine. But yeah, putting a wood heater on a snow tile doesn't seem to have backfired for us just yet. I do need to pay attention to the phosphorite levels as well, but it keeps increasing, and we know we can get more from these guys. Oh, look, we found it! We found the Mammoth Patty. We can crush it to get phosphorite and clay. Right, so we got the sweep errand. This is not working as well as I thought it would. The egg. I think people aren't sweeping it all the way. I feel like they keep getting dropped. We're in the lab version blasted series. It's wild. Yeah, people have been saying it's wild. I just wanted to start on a normal run, and then we'll do that later. There's got to be a better way than this. Just hopping around. Being annoying. I mean, we can click through it again, but that's very slow. They are generally grabbing most of them. Oh, whatever. We are taking more dupes again. No Mechatronics guy. We don't want the yokel, we don't want an emix, we don't want undigging, so I guess we're not taking these guys. I'm going to be at least a little bit fussy. Astronomy for Quinn. What else? Freya, so you You are probably just going to be ranching, so let's give you supplying. Is it better to feed them the plant than the fruit? Do they eat just the fruit? They do eat just the fruit. They eat 160 calories of the fruit per cycle. So these produce 800 when they're grown, and they eat 20% of the growth per cycle. So it's the same amount of calories. So they can eat either the bush or the apples. It doesn't actually matter. You were using the feeder with the things. Ah, that's an idea. I feel like they're close enough that because we only need 5 plants per ranch. I feel like this is all right, but that would make it a little bit tighter. That's a good idea. I thought the farm tiles looked very pretty with the forest wallpaper as well. Excellent logic on that one. Right, well, we are at least clearing all this space while we're waiting for the Mechatronics. The only issue is we are absolutely going to need refined metal to build all of this. We do not currently have. The volcano is overpressure. Okay, this has not worked how we wanted it to work. So let's just dig this out. 29, dig this out. Let you erupt. You have produced much more salt water than we handle. Maybe dig this out as well. And then maybe we just analyze this. At least it'll be warm over here. Idle. Amari, you're idle again. Right, let's 29 the dig. Yeah. I think they're both good approaches. So the Floxes themselves as critters, their comfort range is between -30 and 10 degrees. And the pikeapple plant stops growing at -14 degrees. So you could have the Floxes be warmer and feed them the pikeapples grown in the colder area. That seems like a possibility. Okay, this is getting actually normal temperatures now. Not going to melt the ice anytime soon. We probably don't need all of these on the go. It's probably using a bit more... It's probably using a bit more wood than we need to as well. So let's leave that for now. We'll distribute them out a bit better. Another egg. What kind? Put the planters in the back of the ranch. The space is useful. Yeah, I'm going to figure out what we're going to do with this. Okay, we still didn't get over here. Presumably because this isn't... Right, this is now a yellow alert, guys. Congratulations. Because this is all granite. I mean, I was thinking of putting a radiation room for research somewhere, because we're obviously not going to do Drecos. Yeah, we'll go down to one wood heater, and probably worth putting one over here as well. Like here. We'll put you on a regular... I guess we'll put you on snow tile for now. Maybe putting plants and flocks is better for labor. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of different ways you can solve the problem. Let's do this. Because obviously the Floxes are going to be nearby all of this. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So that's 4, 7, 10. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, they've escaped. Good. What I like to see. We dug over here. There's still too much salt water in here. We obviously don't want to dump the hot salt water on the actual other bit, so let's just dig down here, maybe. We can do that. This is producing a lot of salt water. I think we just block this off now. I think we've got a lot of water to boil. Here you go. There's so much darn farming and ranching this map, you feel the lack of labor. Yes, because the Alveo Vera's plants all require labor. All the time. To get the oxygen out. So that is not ideal. That's why we're trying to get more duplicants, to be honest. There's lots of these mammoth patties appearing. Should start harvesting them at some point. The metal block, the landscape canvas. Right, egg. Acquire egg. The numbers are increasing. Oh, someone's actually suffocating. Where? Where, game? You did not trap the duplicant by the salt water. Why can't the ice melter be automated with sweepers? I don't know. I haven't tried it. What's going on? Trabaldo. Oh, because you're trying to dig over here. Yeah, that's not going to work. Toasty surroundings. We did it. We got toasty surroundings. You poor sods. We have thoroughly mismanaged this ice volcano today. But the Flox numbers are increasing, so I'm happy. Some people are getting stressed out by that operation. That's fair enough. These are set to priority 8. We'll do priority 8 on any room that has the stuff. Did the planter box work? It did. You definitely can do it. It's possible. Also, yeah, we'll keep the wood tile for the decor as well. Yeah, it's definitely possible. What priority are these plants? I think it's mostly just that there's not enough CO2. We need to release more CO2. What's the gas situation like? More over here. Take this and remove this. That might help. There's no CO2 geyser as far as I know. I did remove the planter boxes, but the floxes did eat out of them. That absolutely happened. There's some more sleep beats in here as well. Nice, nice. We can grab that. Ranching. Excellent. Gene can now ranch too. We've got Masterworks on Mimar. So we now have a Masterworks dude. This did not go as well as I thought. Actually, there's a low enough amount of salt water this should erupt now. That should take a while to leak the heat out. So how much ethanol are we actually getting? Not a huge amount. Funny looking plants. Okay, this is fine. So you can dig all of this as well. We're gonna get that notification more and more. Let's actually start hooking this up. Hopefully we don't miss any eggs. I think it is prompting us correctly now. Yes, the volcano is now actually erupting. We're getting steam! We are steaming the icy asteroid, although I think we're mostly keeping everything separate. Which is fine. Stretch. Nobody's redeemed Stretch for a while. You guys been letting my back get ruined. Ugh. It's fine. Nice to stretch the muscles. I feel like I could give myself a proper cramp if I tried. We have more iron again. That should have happened a while ago. So that can all go here. This is probably still really hot. It is cooling down somewhat rapidly. You'll be fine, guys. This hasn't heated anything up yet, then we're all right. We do need to put those other auto sweepers in as well. Now, what are we going to have in here? We're going to have dirt. We're going to have eggs. So the eggs will need to get moved up. I think what I'll do is just send everything this way. With dirt and eggs. And occasionally meat from the dead guys. Be a fairly large amount of metal. We have got a fair bit more left to dig, but we may have overdone this very slightly. But I am eager to get as much wood as we can possibly get our hands on. Let's dig out the rest of this cinnabar as well. Some more over here we could grab as well. We could just grab this. How much pineapple is over here? A little bit. Seems good to me. What's in the pod? You are a pretty good dude. You're pretty fast. Sure. You could be a runaround dude. Here you go. Let's give people priorities again. Did I just stop doing this? No. Okay. A little bit of creativity. How close is Leofar to Mechatronics? Pretty close. Could be there in about 5 cycles, maybe? Maybe another... Yeah, I think 5 cycles. We have another egg in here, apparently. Yeah, you're correct. That's the egg. The more of you guys we get in here, the less I'm going to be able to actually manually sweep these guys. Yeah, because you're level 8 now. Okay, that's fine. We definitely need to put in all the automation wire over here as well. Get that all done now. Okay. And then motion sensors, like... And then we can actually turn these lights off. What else do we want to do? More drywall. Oh, and more doors. Yeah, we can put more snow tiles in. We found some more plume squash seeds. It's a very funny looking seed. Oxygen level looking. Could be better. A little bit of oxygen over here, and just a random mammoth. You know what? Let's go say hi to Mr. Random Mammoth. Right, copy all these across. Temperatures are still nice and cold over here, so it's not an issue. I think we can just copy and paste all these settings. Yeah, just make them all priority 8. Harold, you can have researching, so we can get the field research combo. We can start analyzing geysers. That certainly makes sense. It would be nice to analyze this. Maybe if you just dig this bit, that would help. Then we'll put a ladder here, I suppose. There's a little bit of hydrogen just from the the biome, but I'm not overly concerned about that. So the other thing is, we could put in a wood burner once we get a large amount of wood, and then we can automate that for power. That's obviously not very efficient power-wise, but it gives us a lot of CO2 to make sure these guys are top. Okay, you can do that as well. Do this. Getting closer to getting all this stuff finished. And granite seems to be the most abundant mineral on this planet, which is good news for me, because I like building everything out of granite. In fact, I probably could start making stuff out of granite tiles instead of snow tiles, but there's the fun in that. Get some more lights down here, even though it conducts the most heat. It's fine. More outhouses. We're on stream 2 and we haven't got plumb bathrooms. That's a good sign. It shows that we've definitely got our priorities in the right order. We dug up a lot more iron. That's good. So all of the stuff is going to get dumped in this room. Now, the dropper mechanism is going to match what we had on the other asteroid with the hatch build. Let's look that up quickly. Basically, I'm doing this so I can try and figure out how to branch fluxes efficiently, so we can do a video on it. Usual, I've been hit by an ad. Use bathrooms if your germs just get frozen. See, the germs don't get frozen. Very funny, but not quite. Right, sweet egg. Where? It's this one. Change? Fair enough. There's 17 Flox eggs now. They're indeed starting to multiply. In a spawn where I didn't make bathrooms for a while because the duplicants waste just instantly freeze. Fair enough. I feel like we could probably get away with that pretty realistically. We'll go up here as well. We might as well have a look at the biomes. We're eventually going to have to ranch them. Also, we want the metal. We have the lumen quartzes. So these could be carved. They produce a soft, glowing light. We should see what happens when we carve them. Guys, make some funny noises. Yeah, power. Seems like ethanol is the way to go. Gonna go. Hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you. I already have, and I'll continue to have an amazing stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's put this tile in as well. Let's have a look at what this actually looks like. So it's going to be a right-handed dropper. Is it right-handed? Okay, let's think about what this is going to look like. So we know the actual dropper mechanism for the adults is going to be the same. Now, the babies. Can the babies climb up tiles? So there's one way to find this out. If we remove this, we'll see if the babies can climb up tiles. Or maybe open it. That would have probably been a better... whatever. So, the baby floxes cannot indeed climb out of these. What if we remove this one as well? And then climb over the one tile bit? No. The babies definitely can't climb over a single tile. So we can just put the same block in here to separate the babies. So we only want the adults to be in here. So we'll put the critter drop-off in here. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to remove these critter drop-offs and put something else in the room later. Maybe a metal statue or something. Because we should just be dropping off any new ones here. For the most part, they should just be hatching out on this tile. And we don't actually need the drowner, because we're going to take the excess eggs and we're going to crack them. I think what we actually do is we just put the cracker in here. The egg cracker. Christ. So I think what we do is we tile it up here. We have an auto sweeper in here, and then it can reach into this room. And then we'll put some loaders in. This is going to be the chute exit, so all this stuff is going to come out here, and then it's going to get sorted. Oh, we need to actually build these tiles. Or maybe we just do the doors. I think we just do the doors. They can't go through the doors at all. Yes, this is a lot of doors. Yes, they're all necessary. It's to restrict the critters and make sure they actually get dropped out. And then these doors are so that the duplicants can run across here without opening these doors. So put that there. Also, then we can dig into here. Is it worth investigating these guys? We do have an iron volcano. We do need lots of unskilled labor in general. I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense to do biobots. So maybe we prioritize that tomorrow. So we'll put the egg cracker in here. Again, that's going to be automated as well. Maybe we just make this the kitchen complex. Like the actual kitchen complex. Then we tile all this off. Yeah, I like that idea. So the automation is going to get a little bit annoying. We don't need the critter, the receptacles for the critter feeder, so we don't have to worry about any of that. All we have to worry about is whether the doors drop down. So let's actually... What we were doing is this. What we can now do is this. Hello, Grapefruit. How are you? Well-bred Grapefruit. Let me give you a shout-out. I enjoyed watching you earlier while I was at work and too busy to actually engage with anything. Here you go. I do very much like your icon as well. Yeah, so it's nice to see everyone coming back and playing a DLC. Yeah, so this needs to go to the doors, and then this one doesn't need to go to the door. That just... I don't know where that one's going to go. So what we normally do is we put knot gates in. Let's research knot gates. One day I will actually fully memorize this build, and it will be glorious. We're obviously going to remove most of this automation wire once the notifier is no longer needed. So I can go here as well, and then that can go over here, I guess. Yeah, you guys should research the thing fairly quickly. How are you doing? Any more eggs? There's always eggs in here. What are you talking about? Here. We definitely need more than one rancher. Rowan, you are going to get supplying. Going to give everyone supplying. Plant, the pressure is too low. Oxygen is not doing great because we're not getting any CO2 to these guys. So here's what I think needs to happen. I think we need to actually seal this off. We need to... I don't think too much more CO2 is actually getting dumped in here, but we'll seal this off as well. To the pod. Yeah, that's not printing more dupes for now. Oh, we got a frostproof one. We'll print the frostproof one. Lyra, you are going to be another rancher. But I feel like it's necessary. Ranching. Farming. These need to be set to priority 9 again. Unfortunately... wood tiles, wood stocks are increasing. Let's put wood on these bits. We're up to 17 eggs. This is going to explode once we can actually separate them out properly with the Mechatronics. That is why we're so keen to automate them. Got more cooking. It's nice. We have some plume squash. Okay. We should probably actually cook the plume squash. Can we actually cook plume squash? I never even thought about this. Here you go. Edible tuber with an earthy flavor. Oh, right. We need the deep fryer to make squash fries. Okay. Fair enough. Well, you can still eat the plume squashes. Right, knot gates have been acquired. Click all the buttons. So these are going to go before each door. And then this signal will tell us when all the ranches are full. And we can start cooking everyone. So that could just go here, I guess. In fact, you know what? Let's be super annoying. Here. And then this wire goes up here. Well, a very good use of our refined metal from the volcano. We go up here, and then yeah, all these knot gates go in. How much is the heat increasing? Wood heater is going brr. There's... I feel like that's sufficient heating for these guys. Let's just check that. Yes, it's mostly just construction supply time. You're mostly just running over here, grabbing the iron and running away. We've got the traffic overlay mod working again. That seems fine. Got another sleetweed down here that's worth grabbing, I think. Go ahead and do that. Or at least warming up a little bit, Obi. I would put it in the rock crusher, but I don't think we really have the power yet. Actually, that's true. We need power to get that stuff going. I don't really want to do wood burners because we're still trying to get our stocks up just for general building. There's so many uses for wood. We could burn the coal. The funny thing is, we actually need the CO2 as well, because we're not producing enough oxygen with these plants, because they're not getting enough CO2. So I think this is what we actually do. I think we actually put the coal plants in. So where are we going to put those? Just over here for now. Then we'll put some... I guess we'll put some regular tiles here. Use the ethanol. Yeah, so... We would obviously need a petroleum generator. That would generate a large amount of polluted water as well. Don't have that yet. I'm going to do the coal generators for now just to get this started, but yes. I think that is how you would solve it. You would just start running an ethanol generator sooner. We have got the giant pool there. Okay. Yeah, and it's enough CO2. It's a huge amount of CO2. This is going to produce a small amount. I mean, these plants do consume a lot of it. Yeah, maybe we just do it. Petroleum generator. Yeah, why not? We never use these things. Yeah, stop doing this. We're not giving up. You're right. You're right, Mr. Syrup. We're not giving up. Where are we going to dump all the polluted water, though? On the volcano? Maybe. I mean, it'll freeze if we dump it in a cold zone, but it's going to be pretty hot, and there's going to be a lot of it. You can have a think. Okay, we're probably not going to drywall this yet. So the automation. So I'll think about this in a minute once stuff is a bit more built up. Yeah, I think we'll literally just get the research and then we'll decide what we're going to do. Because the smart power is definitely needed. Just dump a load of polluted water on all these mammoths. We just dump it in here. It won't take a long time for it to melt the ice. Yeah, maybe we just do that. But then it'll push out the CO2. Yeah, sure. Okay. That's what we'll do. We'll come in here. We'll just dig it out here. Oh wait, we got the ration box here. We can remove that. We never even filled it up. One ration box should be enough. I am kind of worrying. We've let the oxygen get pretty bad. There's a little bit over here we can grab. Let's just grab... Right, let's do it. So, petroleum generator. That is going to go here, so the polluted water doesn't end up all over the place. And then we'll literally just put that on some regular granite tiles, I think. We'll dig this out. We'll leave the sleep beats in place. And then we'll just dump it in here for now. Forget about it. Because the cool slush guy is just going to help actively cool everything anyways. You're going to produce 2 kilowatts, but we'll just hook you up to the smart battery. Oh, we need the smart battery. Smart. This is going to be the thumbnail, by the way. With the Alveo Veras, because we haven't had one with the Alveo Veras yet. So maybe we just build some ladders over here. Grab this material. Then we get this all working. And then we'll probably finish off the Floxes tomorrow. You alright? Yeah, you're alright. They're having a snooze. So this all needs to be probably 9. Got one more after that. Yeah, it's surprising how much CO2 these guys actually consume. So let's have a look at it. There's 500. So it's 300 kilogram. It's 300 grams per cycle. 18 kilograms. So that is 0.3 kilograms. So I think the ratio of carbon dioxide required is higher than the ratio of oxygen consumed. Or is it the same? Okay, so let's look at this. So they exhale 2.6. So they exhale 2% of the oxygen, carbon dioxide. And then if we actually look at the plant, that's more like 6%. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So these guys actually do consume more CO2 than your duplicants produce oxygen-wise. So you do eventually run out of CO2. Well, that makes sense, because that's definitely what's happening. The power of reading. Great. So now we need a liquid pump as well. Fine. We're totally not gonna die. We're fine. We're fine. There's more oxygen down here as well. With plants. Right. A petroleum generator going into a regular wire seems kind of wrong, but that is what's going to happen. Well, here we go. We've never had... We've never had a petroleum generator on our thumbnail. In fact, the only one of these we actually built on stream was when we were trying to generate CO2 for a rocket. And we had loads of ethanol. Did we have loads of ethanol? Yeah, no, we actually had the petroleum. But we didn't have the petroleum rocket unlocked. So we literally were burning the petroleum for power and to get the CO2 for the rocket. That was a bit silly. But it worked. Right, there we go. Smart battery go through. And then automation. You've got to plummet. I'm aware. Yes, we need the plumbing. That is the next step. Regular gas. What did I expect? Just grab the thing. Go for it. Yeah, dig this out, and we'll give this a smelly wallpaper. Actually, let's go for the ice panel. I like the look of it. We're back to gaming. No, it's fine. I'll let you know if it's annoying me. I did say I was doing it already, but that's fine. Sometimes I just need a little bit of a push to get out of my comfort zone. So we're definitely going to do that today. Yeah, I like this ice panel. So... we'll do this for now. And then the wallpaper going up. What's that going to be? Maybe just keep it the same. Maybe just keep it the same for now. So while you're doing that, we'll get the liquid pump research. And we'll continue to suffocate. Uh-oh, the missing strings blueprints permit cooking station cottage name is missing crucial materials. Fantastic. Right, let's also try carving Lubin core. We'll do that in a bit. We've got to actually survive first. Repeat what I just said. What did I just say? I'm gonna carve that. Gotta plumb this. I couldn't follow any of it. I can't remember specifically what I was even talking about, man. That's not so good. Let's dig this out. Wait, we got sucrose? Why we got sucrose? What are we gonna use this for, guys? I've heard people saying they don't have the spaced out DLC and they're playing this, and they're like, what on earth does sucrose do? Nothing. Ooh, look, pips! Now, guys, we don't have any arbor trees or thimble reeds. We could get some decorative pips. That sounds like fun. I don't think the pips are going to cope in the cold very well. I think we actually get the shine bugs. Let's get some shine bugs going. We've already got shine bugs on the map. We should probably actually make some plans along them. It's only useful in spaced out for spicing food and making grub fruit preserves. And the sugar rocket. Right, so the plumbing. What? Pump over. Go in here. And the liquid pump is going to go over here. Follow that through. Oh, wait. There's more down here. Whatever, this will do for now. We're just going to get it working before we suffocate. Bad. It's suffocating is bad. Don't do it. I must actually use one of these. One of those Dracomorphic and Sprout wings. Dracos are annoying enough as it is. We're gonna make them even more annoying by making them fly. We even plant the Adility, we did. Yeah, the pressure is certainly not high enough for the moment. In fact, I feel like the pressure is kind of struggling even for the plants, which is absolutely a sign we need to do something. You shear them, they lose their wings. Okay. Right, let's set this to 10 and 90. So obviously this building can combust 2 kilograms per second. We're not going to need to combust 2 kilograms per second. Probably going to need to combust a lot less. Amari, you can have... You know what? You can have digging as well. That's fine. We don't need 2 data scientists. Mechatronics and Leofar. That's what we like to see. Then I can actually get started building all this. Wait, are we building stuff out of Wolframite? Why? Why, game? Whatever, it's regular wire. We're going to replace it later. Okay, no, this is silly. This is silly. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to dig like this. Then we're going to ladder here. Then we're going to put the pump down here. That's going to go like this. This is not going to be the difference between life and death. I would hope. You guys are done. We can do more research, it's fine. You know what? Grab plum bathrooms. Go for it. And then probably 9 this. Is there any more random oxygen to just dig up? There's little bits over here. We just open this up again now because we're going to fill it with CO2. You aren't running yet. You quite enjoy the DLC personally. It's not a lot of changes, but I think it's enough to starving. You shouldn't be starving, Travado. It's enough that it makes you have to stop and think about it a lot more, even for some of the basics. You'll turn to be work lurking. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, it gets you thinking a bit more laterally. I'm glad we decided not to use the coal from the printing plant because that would be a shame. Ice. Stop blocking the ration box with ice. How dare you? Oh, this brine is all just freezing into brine ice? That's funny. Not really what we want, is it? How are you going? You're cramped again. Right, I guess we still have to grab the equipment egg. Over here? Yes. This will speed up a lot once we actually get it mechanized. Right, let's keep researching stuff just because people are bored. They're not making much more progress over there, are they? Look at the water sim. Right, I'm yellow alerting this, because we actually need to do that. Get to work, team. Can you not actually get through here? Is there an access issue? There is! Look at this. Pro gamer moment. Right, now you guys are all going to wake up and actually build this before you all run out of air. There is also a little bit of air in here. So that'll be fun. You don't need athletics where you're going. The Mammoth is the supervisor. Yeah, strip all the ethanol down. It's very quick when you all do it at once. You're all going to go recover your heat. No, you're going to go grab some oxygen. Is it worth putting a heater over here? Possibly. Yes, let's do that. So, wood heater goes here. Build that immediately. Then maybe we'll get the rest of the stuff done a bit quicker. No more critters that can attack dupes. War were declared. Yeah, this needs to happen. Who's suffocating? Yeah, let's not have the rancher suffocate. Bad idea. Okay, so let's priority 9 this now. Need to heat up before you can do it again. And we'll disable this again. So we definitely need to actually just build these around the map. For sure. Like any spot where the duplicants are going to be hanging out for a while, we should probably build one. And turn them off as we don't need them. I think now we release the oxygen. You guys can actually breathe just a little bit. A small amount. There you go. Now you should get the rest of this done. You are slowed down by the ethanol, but you don't have that far to go. Oh, now you're hungry. Great. Got a little bit of oxygen down here. That's very funny. Whoa, this is really hot now. Look at this. There's not a lot of conduction going on over here. Well, that's fine. Get hot. We must help the guys finger the oxalate. That's their role. Now the CO2 is going to pool up in here instead of actually on the plants. We need to generate more. So, the spigot seals are generating the ethanol. We need to figure out how to get them to work for us. For sure. We have a fair bit more wood now. So we can build some more wood tiles again. So, priorities, I think, are branch tiles. You don't want to have to replace these again. The EFI is still going to be a while building all the mechatronics. Does the EFI actually have the building priority? No. Okay, so you're now building priority 2, so you actually build the mechatronics. We can turn this off in a minute. Also, priority of the shearing stations out there. Still priority 5. I can see a few of them running around with big antlers. Pretty worth thinking about. Right. What else? We have got some more CO2 in here as well. Let's actually release all of this. So, probably just come in here for now. Then dig that out. Gonna help us hold on a little bit longer, maybe. Can you... Oh, you can't reach this. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Build that. Build it. Mammoth is having a dip. We'll continue doing helpful researches. Insulated tiles, sure. AFR, your time has come. Nope. Food has decayed. Pike apples. We didn't dig this far enough down. This needs to go another level down, because if it's oscillating, then that's not going to work. Boy. Yeah, we really don't have a lot of duplicants, so unless food is being consumed, it is going to rot a little bit. Ration box, go here. Slowly the technology comes. Rowan is building the pump. Okay, pump is built. Ethanol is going in the pipe. It shouldn't freeze. Shouldn't get too hot. And now comes the test. So, I think let's set up all the power buildings now. So, I think what we'll do, just to start consuming a lot of power, is we'll build a load of rock crushers and we'll start crushing all these wild mammoth packs. Let's actually put them down here for now. I'm going to space them out a little bit more. So, there we go. Then, floor lamp. Story time lamp. We haven't built this one yet. This does not go at all, by the way. Then, we're going to keep these on here, and we're just going to start crushing stuff. Use that power. Generate that CO2. Then the wire is going to go along here. Hooray! Oh, it's all freezing. Okie dokie. And then maybe we'll put like a deoxidizer down here as well. Deodorizer. Deodorizer. Search that, we'll put one over here. One over here. On some mesh tile. Maybe we'll just put the mesh tiles over here as well. Now that we've actually researched them, that would be handy. Right, so we have our pipe full of ethanol. For this to work, you actually need to generate the power. Or we just waste the power, which seems criminal. For being honest. What we got? Probably just copper. There we go. Right, so what are we going to crush? Mammoth Patty. Yes. You can crush cinnabar into mercury and sand. Get the liquid mercury everywhere. That sounds like a grand idea. Eggshell obviously seems like a good idea. Mammoth Patty, this is indeed the payoff. Everything else I think we leave as it is. There's probably some more crushing we actually need to do then. What else consumes power? Rec rooms. Sure. Now, we did get rid of all the pike apples here. So what we'll do as well is we'll remove every other tile. And then we'll start replacing them. We'll leave the farm tiles in here for now and then do something else later. So this could be a rec room. We have the jukebox. We have the technology. We can have 2 jukebots. Possibly. Yeah, you're starting to fill up with CO2. We need to seal this again. We're gonna do this. That is a gigantic egg. Copy and paste. Is there anything else we want to rock crush for now? Just for some more metal? Probably not. Metal ore seems pretty low here. What about sand? We don't have a huge amount of sand. What rocks do we have? Dunno. Seems like our plan for consuming power isn't quite working. We'll put the deodorizers down here. Those can get plugged in here. That's fine. Gas pumps obviously use a load of power, but what are we even pumping gas to? Nothing, because we don't have any gas. We don't have any gas.
Imagine that.
Hello, Rand. Hope you're doing well. How are you? What have you been up to today? It's a Tuesday. I'll give you a shout out. You're one of the OG streamers that absolutely inspired me to start streaming. Here you go. FTL enthusiast extraordinaire. What have you been up to? We are playing the new Frosty Planet DLC for Oxygen Not Included. You start on a super cold asteroid. That's very, very cold. We found some heat sources, so that's nice. But we're trying to make it work. We've got a problem with oxygen at the moment, believe it or not. Breathability is low. Our plant, which is producing most of our oxygen, you feed this ice and a little bit of CO2 and it produces oxalate. The catch? It consumes more CO2 than your duplicants produce. So you do actually need to produce some carbon dioxide. We've actually built a petroleum generator pretty early on. And we're going to run ethanol into this. I'm kind of hoping we can find stuff to actually consume power with, so we're not wasting the power from the ethanol. We built a load of rock crushers, but I'm not overly optimistic. We need to consume power a bit more aggressively than this. So we'll just skill up all the duplicants. We were going to build a rec room. We're going to build a dance party room. So let's see. Bots. Those can go here. We can just plug these in as well. Just make the wire out of iron. We're going to replace all this wire later, so I don't really mind what we're building it out of. But yeah, we've got these little guys. We've got Floxes. They have antlers that you shear for wood. You feed them these plants, these pineapple plants that grow with phosphorite, but the air pressure is so low that none of them are actually growing at the moment, so it's fun. There is food, but people still seem to be starving because they're idiots. We have some polluted water off-gassing. We do need to put polluted water somewhere. How about we put it in here? How about we just remove this squeeze water? We put it here. Are you actually going to eat? No, because we're going to go recover from cold first. Well, the food is right next to the heater, so that's a fairly good decision. Yes, thanks for stopping by, Rand. I will have fun with the stream, and hopefully we'll survive. Yes, at least you're going to go eat, so you're not going to starve. That's good. You want to consume power, boot up that water heater machine? Ooh, that's a good question. Do we actually want to heat up water? We probably want to heat this up. Not a bad idea. Okay. Let's research Liquid Tepidiser. Because at the moment, all the brine ice that's coming out of this thing... It would help if I could spell this correctly. All the brine that's coming out of here is freezing on contact with the environment. So we're definitely not getting the liquid out. I guess we just dig down to here. There is a geyser down here as well. It'll be interesting to see what is available here. Yeah, we're very much just aiming to get this running. So maybe we just put it here for now. Alright, let's speed up again. I mean, we're producing a little bit of oxygen. It's not really enough. The duplicants are kind of struggling with basic things. But they're not going to die outright because there is a little being produced. As long as we don't print any more dupes, I think we'll be alright. As long as they keep harvesting these plants. In fact, it's probably worth me putting an oxalite sconce just here. Setting it to higher priority. Well, actually, let's put it here. We'll put another deodorizer up here for the polluted oxygen that's going to off-gas from it. And then we'll make these priority 9s. Yeah, there you go. You're running for a little bit now. But this thing generates so much power, it hardly runs before it turns off again. But, I mean, the CO2 comes out rapidly enough. It produces a fairly large amount, so that's going to help these plants for a little bit. That's so funny, because when they produce the oxalite from the ice, it comes out in a little membrane, and they keep juggling it around until you harvest it. So you can't actually get the oxygen out of them without your duplicants harvesting them, which is probably necessary to balance them, because they're pretty good otherwise. Right, I think we're making some progress. So this needs to be priority 9. And then with that oxidizing, that's going to spread the CO2 around here as well. Hopefully. That should all just burst out of here like a rocket. Once we actually get the power going. Right, we also need to actually replace these tiles. So, snow. Is snow on the table? It is. I think we replace it with granite for now, though. We actually do have granite again. So, replace these. Then we'll remove these as well. We did have a farm in here, but we determined that wasn't necessary anymore. Now, the plants aren't growing at the moment because the air pressure is so low, so we do need to rectify that situation. Here we go. Right, finish that off, please. Research is continuing to go well. Mima, you can actually have something useful now. You can have supplying. We have a little bit more wood. Where are we going to put the wood? We're going to start sprucing up these ranches a bit more. The egg count is not increasing because we are not feeding them properly. Plants are not growing quickly enough. Also, there's an egg in here that we still need to grab. There, egg. Sure. Hiding. Here it is. Yeah, soup that up. We put some notifiers in, but they don't seem to be working. There's an egg in here. Where? Oh, you dropped an egg. Okay, well that one we'll leave in there. That's fine. Actually, no. I think we need to remove this. Hello, Dido. Just joining the stream. Where are you at with the new event building? Can't wait to see what it does. What a new event building. I know. There's the power imperative here. Geothermal power plant. It's down. It's downtown, and we haven't found it yet. We found a geyser. We found another geyser. We found some magma around this fossil thing. It's not going to be very useful. We found a forest biome, like an actual forest biome. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're actually finding normal biomes down here. Interesting. Very interesting. We do actually have access to pips. No. We knew about the building. I'm just winding you up. I'm just winding you up. Right, we're digging all of this out. I don't think we quite have access to the Tepidiser yet, but yes. We need to consume a bit more power to actually get the CO2 really flowing. I guess we're going to push some oxygen out of here as well. That will help. Let the water keep flowing. This brine is at, like... It comes out at minus 10 degrees C, so it won't melt the ice. It will melt the polluted ice. Right. Now we can do the Liquid Tepidiser, and this is how we actually do it. Okay. So, we have to put this underneath the geyser. I think we just put it here for now. And then we build the wire. And that is going to go over here. And we keep melting all of this. Because this is fairly well insulated from the rest of the base. Do we have the insulated tiles? Let's research the insulated tiles. Then we can actually make this like a hotspot. See, I made another amazing base in 50 cycles. GG. Well, we're surviving. We're certainly surviving. I don't think we've hit amazing base territory yet. We have built the Mechatronics, but we're not going to hook that up today. We'll save that for tomorrow. We just need to actually get... We need to get our oxygen plants producing. We are dangerously low. That being said, we have released a little bit more CO2, so we're getting somewhere. But we do need surviving in style. Look at Mr. La-di-da with his marginal amounts of oxygen. Gene is just breathing in the piss. There's a little blob of oxygen there, I guess. More CO2 down here as well. Actually, yeah, let's release the CO2 here as well. You guys are not very fast because you're very cold. Building in environments like this is definitely slower now because they're so cold. And now being cold actually affects their athletics. We're really seeing it on these guys. Maybe we priority won this. I don't think I'm going to get down here. In fact, let's actually just cancel this. I don't think I'm going to get down here. We'll just remember this is here. You know what? We're going to dry walk this. It might appear in the thunder. It probably won't. Probably won't. We do want the air to flow. So I think that is important. You can analyze this as well if you want. Right, you can't actually reach the wire, so... Definitely build that. Definitely dig this. We can definitely go a bit longer. We can go for another... We can go for another 45 minutes. That's absolutely fine. Maybe we will have time to finish this today. At least once we actually get the oxygen going, we can finish it off. And this will just keep running until everything in here is super hot. Which is fine, because we're going to insulate it. Although we didn't leave space in here for the insulation. Maybe we just put the insulation here. Right, let's speed up again. I feel bad for these sleep weeds. They were definitely going to be viable at some point, but probably not for now. Right, now this is going to run. So the only issue with this is it's going to continuously overload the wire. So I think what we do is we pulse this so it's not continuously overloading the wire. Now, often when people pulse this, it's because they're trying to cheat it and get it to boil a liquid. We're not doing that. We're pulsing it so that we don't overload our wire. Because it's just a regular wire. That will obviously use the power and generate the CO2 for us. But... great. So what this is going to do... So we're going to have a load of hot polluted water down here. And a load of hot brine. Or warmish brine. Do water weeds eat brine? Yeah, no. They can be in brine. But you have to irrigate them with salt. Okay. So what do we do with a lot of hot brine? Probably just boil it somewhere else. Yeah, we can get it all up to 85 degrees C, and then we can just send it somewhere else to get boiled. We can just dump it on the volcano. This is still erupting. Right, so we need to 29 this. Freya is out of oxygen. That is definitely a thing. We found it. We found the pip. So this ethanol might last us a little while. Not really sure how long. The ethanol from the spigot seal. Actually, this is a bit more than I thought it would be, but it's still not very much. Oh wow, it looked like the tree had an eye then, like a cyclops. It looked like a cyclops that was looking left and right. So weird. Oh, let's carve the lumen quartz. Let's see what this does. So it produces 5 decor in 1 tile radius, 1,000 lux. We carve it, it's more light and it's prettier. Can we actually move it? Let's see. Harold is having a go. Okay. Now it's producing 10 decor and 2 cycles. Hold on. 10 decor and 2 radii. Interesting. I guess we just keep carving these. So what is the point of these? Can we move these? We can move the... Oh, wow! Hold on. Hold the phone. We can move them. So it's just a free light. It's like literally a free light that we just put on the floor. Well, now I feel very silly for putting all these automated lights everywhere. Have we checked the mercury lamps? A nice power solution with them? Yeah. So they take a little bit of power and liquid mercury to produce a large amount of light. Be interesting. You know what? Let's move all the lumen quartz in here. There you go. We'll do that instead of actually lighting this room up. Put it on the floor. Very interesting. Right, blueprints. What do we got? We don't need more ice. We've got a frost-proof rancher. That seems like a definite thing. Get you to ranching again. Data analysis for Mr. Quinn. Crit ranching 2 for Gene. So priorities. Let's see. Yeah, level 2 on you again, and a little bit of farming. Put him on a pedestal. Yes, that's a good idea. We got room for 1 pedestal in this room, so that will go here. Granite that for now. Now, does it break if we drop it all the way down the floor? I don't think it does. Oh, we dropped it all the way down here? Well, that's not very helpful. Amazing. Let's actually cancel this. 1 lumen quartz, please. Carb lumen. Yay. Free light. Is there a carb lumen quartz thing on here? Probably not. Why'd the move get cancelled? Where is it? Where'd it go? I guess we just look at the light overlay. Oh, that one's still here. Okay. We can go... Insulated tiles. Right. So, we know that we're heating this room up. That is the plan. So, what we'll do is we'll insulate it underneath the generator. I would insulate it over the top of the generator, but we've got these in the farm tile. So I think we just put the insulation instead. Leave it a little bit of an extra cold room. We'll dig this out. No, let's dig this out. And now, so we'll set this to oscillate every cycle. So the aim of that isn't to get it to boil the liquid, but is to just get it to not overload the wire. Now if we plug it in like this, when it runs, it's going to stress the wire, but it's going to turn off again afterwards. And so long as the wire isn't continuously stressed for too long at once, it won't overload. So this is actually fine. And obviously it's not running all the time either. Maybe we actually reduce the red duration to like 0.2? Just interrupt it occasionally? And I think that will achieve the same effect. No, it doesn't. Okay. So we have to put it at like 0.5 maybe? Maybe that on 1.5? You know, at the moment, hardly any power is being used, so let's put straight on that. Yeah, that should produce more CO2 again. And then what we'll do as well is put a gas element sensor over here. And then if it detects CO2, then we turn it off. We turn off the tepidiser. So that can come down here. And then if it detects carbon dioxide, then it doesn't work. We need more advanced automation. So give me this. Give me the tech that's literally called advanced automation. Okay, that's a large amount of CO2. Oxygen stocks I can already see are increasing. So we're clearly doing something right. Yeah, I think that's good. No? Circuit overloaded. Okay, that's not working then. So maybe we do need to set it to 1. Maybe we set it to 0.5 and 1. Let's see if that works. See if the message comes on again. Looks like we're melting some stuff over here. That's good. There is some snow down here as well. We probably are going to need to move this eventually. The plan is obviously to put it here. But that's going to be contingent on this actually melting. This is alright. It's flashing up occasionally, but I don't think it's actually damaging the wire. There's a little bit of wire that's damaged. Okay, Travaldo, this is clearly a problem. Let's probably want this. We don't need to build it until... We don't need to build it until the water level drops. You are going to keep erupting. The problem is the CO2 is expanding over here as well as we try and build this tile in. So, once this is done, we should probably seal this back up. It's purring. Making a delightful sound. I guess what we'll do is we'll drywall this. Okay, let's speed it up. Keep moving these eggs. Fair few eggs in here. Okay, we've got a fair few babies as well. We're staying level on food, so that's good. Let's remove these, put in some more tiles. Wood stocks are increasing. So let's do that room. Oh, the wire's taking overload damage over here. That's clearly not working. So how about we run it half and half? Let's see if that works. Surprised it's still running. There's not a lot of actual liquid on it. That is certainly a noise. Right, so if this detects carbon dioxide, that's what we're aiming. I'm hoping we're also not getting a load of polluted oxygen out here. It looks like we've gotten a little bit of polluted oxygen out here. We were indeed going to dump the rest of the polluted oxygen down here. So let's do that as well. And we'll drywall this bit. Oops, are indeed going to want to cast it. And we'll ladder this. Then it can wander around. So polluted water goes in here. We dig out the granite as well. Release some of this liquid as well. Good idea. We almost analyzed the geyser. That's nice. We do need to get in here as well. Maybe we actually leave this. If we just do that, that's probably... Oh, we do need to put another tile here. When that's done. Because the polluted water is probably gonna actually go that way soon. This is all ice, this is all just freezing on contact with the material. Be funny. Yeah, that's a bit more liquid. I think it's actually getting there. I'm very glad we realized that the plants consume more CO2 than the oxyferns. that was an actual effective trap. We'll grab the rest of this, I guess. So, the CO2 has actually built up in this pit now, so there will be sterile food in here. It's going to be completely deep frozen, so it's not going to go off at all. But the issue is, we're not actually storing any food at the moment. Because not all the pike apples are growing again. I guess they are over here, that's not bad. Go up here. And then critter loaders. Or critter... conveyor loaders for material. What are you guys doing? You're alright. You're cramped. Sweep the egg. Do not prioritize sweeping the egg. There's another one. How about we just make you all priority 9 for now? And then we will use this one once we get the automation actually working up here. But yeah, I'll focus on that tomorrow because then we'll explain that at the start of the stream. It'll make sense. We don't need to disinfect it. There, have some more oxygen. They can actually breathe. Oh, it actually kept the lumen quartz where they are. That's quite convenient. Then we need more tiles over here. I guess we'll just do granite for now. That's fine. Air pressure still needs to... Okay, and then... put a second one in. Probably not. Maybe we'll just do this as the thumbnail. A nice little pool of blue water. I guess that is just all going to freeze out, isn't it? We could also just build some more batteries down here. Charge it up a bit more at a time. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this is still running in the oxygen now. The automation is doing some weird things. Okay, looks like we just found a wasteland biome as well. So we've got Sweetles. Interesting. Right, I think we removed this from here now. Put it at the bottom. And then the automation, so if it doesn't detect CO2, and if the signal triggers, there we go. Doesn't detect CO2 and the signal triggers, then it'll activate this. That's all we need to do. And then we can deconstruct this as well. Okay, let's just speed through it. Is there actually oxygen down here you can grab? There's even oxygen down here you can grab. I guess you can't actually grab this bit. There's a little bit of oxygen down here you can breathe, though. So that seems good to me. Yeah, just remove all these bits as well. Yeah, look, the plants are all growing again. This is what we like to see. So let's turn this off. We don't need that to run anymore. And then we'll put a load more plants over here. We'll dig this out. And then that will be the extent of our oxygen zone. Go. I'm not sure how I feel about these plants anymore. I thought they were better than oxyferns. Now I'm beginning to think the oxyferns better, but you can scale these guys up as much as you want, so probably how the conclusion you're supposed to reach. Alright, I'm just gonna put you over here as well. We're gonna get some extra stuff going on. Actually, you've got a lot of CO2 over here now. Let's not do that. Pile this in. We'll do this with snow. In the pod. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. More cinnabar. Sure. Sounds good. Skills. Layer can have ranching. Great stuff. Rivaldo, you could probably have supplying. Okay, so you're already running. We did not build the automation in time, so let's actually disconnect the wire. Get the rest of this built. Seems good. So the problem with this is to actually escape the base without letting all the CO2 escape, you're going to have to some kind of liquid lock. That's fine. I like these lumen quarters. They're cool. We'll drywall this as well. Why not? So, Aztecs 2, what's this like? It's cold. It's very cold. The it's good. The new DLC definitely adds a lot of new tools that you can use at cold temperatures. Decision making is a bit different than normal oxygen not included. These plants produce oxygen, like we have to produce extra CO2 for them to grow. So we've actually got a petroleum generator hooked up to some wild ethanol. And we're also ranching these Floxes who produce wood from their antlers. We're going to turn that into more ethanol to eventually run this sustainably. So we're going to get a very large amount of Floxes going. And that's our plan for now. We're going to properly automate all the Flox ranching tomorrow. At the moment, we're just manually sweeping up eggs, which is not ideal. But we have a little population that is at least being sustained. We're spreading them out a bit more as well, so the eggs don't make too much of a difference. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Lots of different things to think about. Oh, you mean the game in general? Ah, yeah. So oxygen not included. So yeah, it's kind of like the film The Martian in that you're stranded on an asteroid and you've got to survive and develop technology and find a way to escape. Oh, we dropped a guy in here. That's not good. Yeah, it's a survival sort of colony building game. Very cute aesthetic, 2D, vertical in layout, unlike RimWorld, which is horizontal. There's not really a lot of fighting going on. The critters are pretty friendly in general. But the main gameplay loop is trying to actually generate enough resources to survive. Your duplicants need food, they need oxygen, and the critters and whatnot provide various different ways of achieving these goals, and the plants, but they all require different input resources that you might find on the map. And eventually you can develop more advanced technology, do more advanced things. But yeah, there's so much to do in this game. We have a YouTube channel where we have a lot of playthroughs of this game, where we've done it on different asteroids. And we do a lot of discussion video content about various aspects of this game. We do some other games occasionally, but this is our main game. And yeah, this is probably around hour 2,500 for me playing this game, so I'm pretty happy with it. Right, this should be working now. So set this to 0.5 and 0.5. And then plug this in. Now this should heat up the water, get some heat going to melt all this ice, and actually get this to use power and generate the carbon dioxide that these plants need to produce oxygen from. That's the aim. Batteries are quite full, so it's going to take a while. That's alright. This is probably a decent spot to put a surfboard in as well. The duplicant recreation. I find it pretty funny that the duplicants actually... They can't put like clean water in the surfboard. It has to be clean water. They can't put brine or polluted water in it. I guess that makes sense, but I don't know. It'd be very funny having the dupes surfing on their own polluted water. Right, let's actually just get the guys to come down here, I think. Then we'll do the thumbnail, and then we'll head on over next person. We don't have anything to actually support on. I don't know. Maybe we'll just look. Maybe we'll just get the rare thumbnail without the duplicate. That could happen. We'll just see what it looks like. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll try and get these guys to pop back into life. You can see they're turning green again as the CO2 wafts up that way. I'm almost thinking airflow tiles with planter boxes is the better way to go. Not sure. Also, we can't really see the top because of the tile, so we'll just leave this here. And then the duplicants can come fiddle with the plants some more, and then that's our thumbnail, I think. So we'll see which plants need fiddling with. We're not going to wait here forever, just watching these plants, though. Oh, no one's told me to hydrate today. Good thing I brought the squash anyway. Right. No one seems to be coming by. We will save it here. The series continues. We will remove the music and substitute our own. Oh, great. Thanks, Whiskers. You moved a leaf right into the way of the fish can. Look, there's Whiskers. Hold on, look at this. Whiskers. Whiskers is being a silly fish. Yeah, there you go. Now she's slinking off. We've disturbed her slumber. Alright. Well, on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out. If you're here from any of the raids earlier, from Rand, Treble Queen, the Bad Guy, thank you very much for sticking around. I do appreciate your company a lot. I like to play video games, and I'm glad that you guys find it somewhat amusing and possibly helpful. If you like what you've seen and you're not already following me on Twitch, feel free to do so, and you'll get a notification when I go live. We play video games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7:30 to 10:30-ish British time. We usually play Oxygen Not Included. There are other games we play occasionally. Oh, look, you can see my mouse. Hello. We upload all the VODs to YouTube, which I've already linked to, but here it is again. We have some videos on there, discussion videos as well, tier lists, meme videos, and if you have a question about Oxygen Not Included, there is a Discord as well, where we like to hang out, we post builds, answer people's questions. It's all good. Mr. Blatty. Quite like this view, actually. It's just a shame there's so much reflection on the glass. That's why I don't normally have it this close. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I will go raid someone else. Let's see who else is playing Oxygen Not Included. Let us see what is up. 2 Legit City. Yeah, we'll go raid 2 Legit City. We raid them quite a lot. They're usually playing a little bit after us. What are they up to exactly? They're doing their Frosty Planet DLC colony as well. I think they're a little bit better than we are in general at this game, but we have the fish. We have the numbers of fish. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, where we fully automate the Floxes. Bye for now.